So we are here once again, and the brand new limited vehicle in Roblox Jailbreak has finally released. The new Iceborne vehicle is finally in the game, $675,000 here at the middle of the map, available for the next 5 days at the time of recording this video. And so today we'll be checking out everything involving this vehicle, the stats, all of that stuff, and we'll be seeing if it's actually worth your time and money. But while we're on the topic of limited vehicles and stuff, here I am actually going to be giving out a free icebreaker for 28k subs. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is subscribe and turn on post notifications, so that way you are notified of when the giveaway happens. And yeah, we're going to be reaching that goal here in just a few hours, which means the giveaway should be happening tomorrow. And yes, as you'd expect, if you've already subscribed in the past, you're automatically entered into all future giveaways on the channel. But yeah, now with that out of the way here, let's go ahead and check out this new limited vehicle. And if you're curious to see what happened when the counter for the money here reached $0, here's a video of what happened on the screen now. I believe there was like lightning and stuff all over the map when it happened, so it was pretty interesting to see if you were actually there for it. Unfortunately, I wasn't, so I don't have my own video of it, but you know, it still was pretty cool. But anyways, what really matters right now is this new vehicle, and yeah, this also looks pretty cool, which is actually really nice. I didn't expect it to look this cool in game because all we got was a front view of it here. So yeah, starting things off here, I believe the suspension is actually like really low because I'm using monster suspension, and yeah, it's really low. Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna buy this vehicle, I recommend you invest in the monster suspension because this is what the normal suspension looks like. Look at how low this thing will go. That is absurd. This is what the low setting looks like as well. Like, the tires are quite literally sticking into the model of the vehicle. This thing is very low to the ground. Okay. Anyways, moving on to the acceleration here, it does seem to be pretty quick, and also, yeah, there is a little cool effect here when you reach 120 miles per hour. I'm not really too sure why this exists, but okay. I really wish there was an option to remove that, because now whenever you're trying to escape someone with the vehicle, they just know where you're going because there's a giant trail behind you at all times. And yeah, if you go ahead and start using rocket fuel here, it's like you're a rocket ship. It's really weird, and yeah, it's just going all the way across the map. As for the handling and stuff, honestly, to me, it just kind of feels like an Eclair or literally any other vehicle in the game. It's nothing really that special. It does feel really stiff at times, like over here. That does take a little bit of time to turn. But otherwise, yeah, this vehicle is pretty nice to drive around, and except for the speed, which I've not tested yet, it is a pretty good vehicle so far. Now, obviously, a lot of you guys are probably yelling at me at the top of your lungs right now, like saying, "Super, go test it in the trading racetrack," or something like that. Well, no, I'm not going to do that because that's not really accurate. We're going to do that later because, obviously, when you're doing the racetrack, that's a straight road. And the jailbreak map, as you can see here, is not just one straight road. It's a giant curvy set of roads all over the place, so you're not actually going to reach that speed. So first up here, we're going to be testing it on the actual jailbreak map lined up with this light right here to see if it's actually good when you're just playing the game normally. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go. We're going from here all the way to Crater City. I will say these snow effects are getting very distracting because they're like flashing in and out from the left and right. So far so good, roughly 260. We're going about 292. And 298 was our max speed. That is pretty good. Keep in mind, the price of this vehicle is only $675,000. That is pretty good and very bad for the gameplay balancing. And you also got to keep in mind, this speed was recorded on the actual jailbreak map as well. So this wasn't even the trading racetrack. So let's go ahead and go to trading and see how fast we can go on the trading racetrack, because obviously, like I said earlier, that's just literally a giant straight line. And yeah, here we are. Obviously, everyone is just having an Iceborne because it's the new car, and literally everyone uses it whenever it's a new car because that's just jailbreak trading for you right there. Alright, so here we go on the jailbreak trading racetrack over here. I think I just screwed up this person's race. That's not good. Okay, we're going against the Scorpion. Okay, this is not gonna end well for me. Oh god. Okay, here we go. I am poor. Okay, yeah, just get out of my vehicle. Broke. Ugh. That's a joke. Oh, so far we're like neck and neck with the... Okay, I take that back. Never mind. We are not neck and neck. And I think this car is actually doing worse here in trading. Okay, yeah, it's done a lot worse here. Over on the main jailbreak map, we got like 298 miles per hour. Here we only got like 294, 95 around there, so it does worse in trading. Wow. So yeah, if you're gonna buy the Iceborne, make sure to use it in the main game, because here in trading, yeah, I guess it's just not as good anymore. And again, I gotta say, this ice effect here, it keeps flashing in and out of my screen. It is so annoying. I do not like this at all. I will say though, the interior does look pretty nice. Oh hey, what's that ahead over there? Oh no, oh dear Lord! Anyways, let's go ahead and test the reversing speed here, because I want to see how easily you could actually brake here using this vehicle going like 300 miles per hour. So here we go for like a third time, going all the way from here to the end of the racetrack. We're going to be testing the reverse speed this time, like I said. The end of the track is just right there, so let's go ahead and start reversing right about now. Let's see how fast we can do it. Okay, that is pretty good, I think. I don't really know. And yeah, as for the actual reverse speed here, it goes about 86 miles per hour, which isn't really the best in the game, but it is still pretty good for most vehicles. So yeah, in conclusion, Iceborne vehicle in Roblox Jailbreak, pretty good, and you know, it's actually kind of worth your money. Like I said a few days ago, we will be giving out a free Iceborne in Jailbreak here once it goes limited, so that way if you don't want to grind for it, you could just go ahead and try getting one for free. So yeah, if you just completely despise grinding or something like that, which fair enough, it is really time consuming, you could just go ahead and join the giveaway instead. One thing I really like about this vehicle is the fact that whenever you're going at high speeds with monster suspension, it doesn't like bounce around like a lot of other vehicles in the game. I'm pretty sure we all know what that looks like. You start driving a super fast car on monster suspension and it just starts like flying around and bouncing, and it's just really weird, but this does not do that, thankfully. And while I still do think this vehicle feels very stiff at lower speeds, once you get really high speeds, it does actually feel a lot better to control. So yeah, I guess the real question here is this vehicle actually worth the money and the time grinding? Because obviously $675,000 doesn't seem like a lot, but that is a few hours of grinding. Unless you're some tryhard with no life that does some sort of airdrop grinding shenanigans, yeah, in which case then you'll probably do it in like 30 minutes, but otherwise, yeah, that's a few hours of grinding. And also, like you guys just saw, the stats on this vehicle are also absolutely amazing for the price, so I think I actually would recommend this if you have the money. Honestly, even if you don't have the money and you have to grind for it or something, I still would recommend this vehicle, especially if it's your first limited as well. Obviously, this vehicle isn't anything groundbreaking like the Scorpion was a few months ago, but it is still a really nice car to have, and honestly, I think I will be using this quite a bit. One thing I'm a little bit confused about this vehicle though is what happens when the winter map is gone. You know, there's literally snow coming out of the back of this vehicle. What happens when all of the snow is just gone? Is this car just going to be some sort of weird snow generating machine? Is it going to just be weird with a bunch of white particles coming out the back? I'm not really too sure. But I'm not really too sure Badimo thought this through when they were adding that snow effect in, because that's not going to make any sense when the snow map is gone, you know? It's just going to be snow in the grass map. It's going to be really weird. But yeah, that is pretty much everything about this limited vehicle so far. I don't really think there's any sort of secret with it. I'm pretty sure we know everything about the vehicle. So yeah, for the time being, that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.